and welcome to What's Your Story? I'm your host, Dr. Lisa Schuster, standing here on Chicago Avenue in Evanston, just north of Dempster, at an adorable children's clothing store called Lollie. Now, Lollie is a unique kids boutique that is run by two sisters. So join me as we go inside, find out more about their story, more about their store, and of course, check out their adorable children's clothing. I'm standing inside of Lollie's shop with the two owners, their sisters. We have Mimi over here and Alyssa. Thank you so much for having us here in your store. And I'm very curious to find out your story as to why you decided to own this business, because I know it was somebody else's business. How did you get interested in this?
We actually just happened to fall upon this place. Mimi was working at a part-time job, and someone referred her to the original owner of Lollie. And we came in for an informational interview, and it basically just led to she was ready to move on and we were ready to take over. So it was just perfect timing for both of us.
And how was the shop then versus how is it now? How has it changed?
We didn't change a whole lot. We loved the look of the store, we loved the logo, and from a design standpoint, I was really happy with how it looked and didn't think it needed any changes.
Now, the name Lollie, tell us how that got started, because I know that was the original owner's name.
Actually, I think the original owner was inspired by an old-time candy store. So she started out with the idea of penny candy. And I think, you know, as her idea evolved, she figured out that kids' clothes were a little more profitable. So we still have the candy as display, and people love it.
And I'm curious, are there any trends that you've noticed with your clientele? Do they ask for certain kinds of things, or what have you noticed with trends?
Well, there is a big movement, the green movement, you know, I would call it. People are asking more and more for organic clothing, wooden toys, things like that, kind of back to basics type of things. Actually, this line right here is called Imps and Elves. And we were talking about green and organic. This is an organic and fair trade line. It's for baby, nice and comfortable, small sizes, little pants, little t-shirt. So it's really cute. And gray is big for gender neutral. Here's some gender neutral that's not gray. It can go for boy or girl. So we have fun jet t-shirts, cool rock and roll t-shirt, you know, something that you could envision an adult wearing as well as a little boy or girl. The wall here we have is by designer by size. So we have toddler 2 and up. This is the t-shirts that we saw earlier. Well, she's kind of branched out to dresses. A lot of these designers started out with graphic tees, and this is the same brand, so she coordinated this as an outfit. Made from vintage fabrics, so it's a good example of the green movement or the reusing of materials. But this is Dagmar Daly. She's outside of San Francisco. She's got just a really timeless classic style. Nice cotton polka dot with a nice little cotton lining. Here we have some great books. I try to find things that are not only enjoyable to read, but also informative. On this side of the store, we have our boys' clothing. We have the famous Bulldog, which was made famous by Angelina Jolie's son. A great line with great graphics, and it washes and wears really well. Super soft tees. They do their animal faces. Here's a tiger. There's a nice poplin button-down shirt with some twill pants. It's a hooded sweatshirt made by a company called City Thread, and they've customized it for us with the name Evanston. These happen to be made in the USA, and they're very conscious of what they do. They've recently changed their tags away from plastic to these fabric tags.
So thanks once again for having me here in your store, showing us all of your clothing, the books, everything that you have here. And until next time, always go for your dreams, always go for your passion. And I'm your host, Dr. Lisa Schuster, for What's Your Story?